separatist battleship Malevolence advances unopposed to Republic space.
The definition of unopposed is not challenged. The Malevolence has been challenged. It has simply won each challenge, so by definition, it has not been unopposed. Also, narration.
Anakin Skywalker prepares a counterattack on the enemy ship and its diabolical droid commander, General Grievous.
Grievous is a cyborg, not a droid.
As the bulk of our fleets are engaged on the front lines, we'll be on our own.
Wait, but Admiral Yularen never explains why they're going to be alone. Where are the rest of the Republic ships? Yeah, he said that the rest of their ships are engaged on the front lines, but still. Also, who's this guy? The show never explains where he comes from, his name, his family, or what happens to him after the show, and that's all a very big plot hole.
While our capital ships are vulnerable to the enemy's attack, I believe a squad of bombers can outmaneuver their ion weapon. Our target will be the bridge.
Anakin already knows that the Malevolence has a bunch of normal cannons as well, so I don't know why he thinks his plan could ever possibly work.
The head clanker. Skywalker's getting pretty ambitious.
Wait, but who's the head clanker? The show never explains this.
Any questions?
Just tell us where that metalhead is, sir. Yeah, we've been waiting for a chance to take him out.
Yeah, fuck Slipknot. Wait, I think I'm thinking of something else.
You think our boys can pull it off?
Yes, sir! There hasn't been a mission Shadow Squadron couldn't complete.
Confidence. It makes me sad to admit that the clone troopers have better gaming chairs than I do. Why does the ion cannon take no time at all to charge up now when it took a few years to do the exact same thing last episode? Is it because there aren't any main characters on this ship? I think it's because there aren't any main characters on this ship.
Boy, this is a lot more fun when they're not shooting back. I still can't seem to hit anything.
Droid humor to entertain little kids. I mean, at least it's better than Jar Jar.
Venus, those battle droids are expensive.
No, they're not. The entire reason the Confederacy uses battle droids is because they're cheap to produce and they can therefore mass produce a ton of them. Does Dooku not even know the cost of his own army?
I have the coordinates for a new target. The Republic's secret Outer Rim medical station.
In case you weren't sure how far Dooku had fallen, he's now commanding the destruction of medical facilities. That's a sin because, well, you know, reasons.
You're with me. You'll be my gunner.
Isn't Ahsoka a child? Why is nobody raising the moral question about bringing a child into a heated war zone?
Broadside could do that.
Broadside? That's fat-shaming.
But I so enjoy your company, my Padawan.
Now Anakin is starting to sound like a priest. Actually, he is a Jedi, so he's not that far off.
The enemy warship has attacked our convoy of medical transports near Rindelia.
Rindelia? Why do half the planet names in this show sound like Mario Kart courses?
The Rindelia system. Near Naboo. Isn't that where our medical base is? I'll bet that will be his next target.
How convenient that Anakin figured that out. I mean, I know it fits his character to figure things out like that, but it's just so convenient.
With a ship that big, he will be unable to chart a course that's less than 10 parsecs.
A parsec is a unit of distance, not time. You've already made this mistake, Star Wars. Come on, dude.
Warn that station what's coming.
Is he talking about himself when he's with Padme? Oh, wait, he's talking about the Malevolence. Never mind, my bad.
I had a feeling you'd be coming along. Your ship has already been prepped.
Yet another convenience. I mean, just because the Jedi have the magical ability to know things in advance doesn't mean they should know things in advance. That's totally a sin.
It is our only hope.
No, there is another. Whoops, wrong Star Wars property. Why wouldn't Admiral Yularen also send a few cruisers out to the Malevolence? Wouldn't it be better to have a few cruisers there as a distraction so that the bombers would have an easier time of making it to the bridge?
Well, take your shortcut, and I'll take the long way.
Hey, size doesn't matter, Obi-Wan, and I think the Duchess Satine would agree with me on that.
Shadow Squadron, Titan formation. Call in.
Shadow 2 standing by. Shadow 3 standing by.
Red button standing by.
Red Fox standing by. Big Red standing by.
Red October standing by. Fighter escort ready.
And now Plo Koon is even selling his body? Damn, whatever it takes to get through Jedi College, I guess.
Broadside, we make it through this one. Drinks are on me. I can already taste it.
Does Star Wars not have a drinking age? Aren't the clones only, like, 2 years old? Just because they look fully grown doesn't mean they actually are. Also, this line single-handedly sealed Matchstick's fate. He may as well have told Yularen that this was his last mission before retirement. Wait, but why does Master Plo's ship need a hyperspace ring when these other ships don't? This is never explained. These types of details are what people actually want to see, not the main plot or anything. We'd all much prefer Anakin looking into the camera and explaining the difference between these ships.
What's taking so long?
Is Grievous Gen Z?
A nebula can be very unpredictable. I advise caution.
How did Plo not already know they were going through a nebula? Did Anakin really not brief him on the plan? This military is pretty terrible.
Don't worry about us, Master Jedi. We can hold our own. Right, Shadow Squadron?
I didn't know the clones had cheerleaders.
Does anyone care what the Padawan thinks?
No, shut up. This might be kinda weird, but I actually really enjoy seeing how these medical stations work. The whole docking procedure looks pretty cool, and I honestly kinda love it.
We will have to move the patients in stable condition first. The more critically injured will have to wait.
That's racist. How can the Star Wars universe have such advanced technology and yet their TV quality is way worse than ours? It makes all the no sense.
Clear your mind, young one, and you will see the path.
Yeah, that's great and all, but what about the clones? They're not force sensitive, so they're kinda just fucked.
I've received intelligence from Lord Sidious. The Republic has launched a small strike force to attack the Malevolence.
Wait, but how did Sidious know about the strike force? It's not like he's in any kind of position to get information from the Republic. I am so confused.
So Sky Guy, how did you know about this shortcut?
I still hate that nickname just as much as the first time she said it.
Balmora, run!
I think I'm picking up a contact.
Dramatic contact timing is dramatic. Okay, this shot right here definitely deserves a sin-off. How is the head still making noise after being detached from the body? Also, how did that astromech get cleanly decapitated when the Mantis smacked it? It didn't slice the droid's head off, it just smacked him downwards into the ship. Logic be damned, I guess.
We're coming out of it!
Wait, Ahsoka's gay? How come I didn't know that before? Oh wait, she was referring to the nebula, not the closet. Never mind.
General Skywalker still has a chance to catch Grievous. If he does, we have to be ready.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so what's the plan? Wait, are you cutting to the next scene? You're not even gonna come up with a plan? God damn it. Discount Death Star super laser. Dooku is supposed to be intelligent, correct? My question, therefore, is why did he command Grievous to attack a medical station? What's the strategic benefit of that? Why not send the Malevolence somewhere of high importance? The Confederacy is essentially just wasting their most powerful weapon.
Charge the ion cannon and prepare to fire!
But sir, our fighters will be caught in the blast.
Fire at my command!
Why couldn't they have fired the ion cannon and then launched the fighters after? Wouldn't that make so much more sense? Ah well, if we had spent more than 15 minutes with Matchstick, I might actually give a shit about this scene.
Let them come!
OnlyFans.
I have a bad feeling about this.
How can a robot even have a bad feeling? How can they feel anything at all?
Start the ion cannon acceleration!
And of course the ion cannon is going to take a few decades to charge up because the script says that the good guys have to win. Why isn't this little crevice protected? This is the Death Star all over again. The only difference is that this episode doesn't have a badass movie to explain the Malevolence's weakness.
Damage report!
We've lost both primary weapons. The hyperdrive has been disabled.
Impossible!
Well, that's convenient. They didn't even target the hyperdrive. They went for the cannons. The hyperdrive was, as Bob Ross would say, a happy accident.
Your master is a very curious Jedi.
He is one of a kind.
Yeah, just wait until he murders a bunch of kids.
Stark, we need a plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack